Hi guys, and welcome to today's class. I am bringing you a vinyasa flow style class, which is going to be about 30 minutes. We're going to get really juicy into our hips and into the strength of our legs, a little bit of core work, and yeah, I'm bringing you this video with Sweaty Betty today. I am wearing all Sweaty Betty. I'm delighted to be able to show you how these zero gravity leggings fare in a vinyasa flow, and this seamless bra, which I am just loving the color. It's giving me that energy and light that we definitely need at the moment. So yeah, let's get started straight away. I'd like us to start on our shins, and we're just going to start seated just for a moment, just to tune into our breath. So we'll take 3 nice big breaths in together. So inhale fully into the belly, exhale to fully let go. Inhale again into your belly, and see if you can fill into your middle chest as well. And then exhale to empty middle chest, then empty belly. We'll breathe into the belly first. So again, inhale, fill your belly, soften the belly. Then try to fill into your middle chest. Then see if you can sip air into the upper chest, fill all the way to the top, and then exhale, empty from upper chest, middle chest to belly. Well done. Okay, so we're going to make our way onto all fours. So I'd like you just to come onto your hands and your knees. I'm just going to start with a little bit of movement around the hips, around the knees and the wrists. I want you to intuitively move. So this might look quite different for all of us here today. You can play around with maybe some cat-cow, maybe some modified up dog, or even just sitting back in child's pose if that's what your body is craving. Again, it's really going to look and feel quite different for everybody, since we're moving while listening to what we need or our body is craving today. Okay, we're going to make our way straight into down dog from here. So I want you to push down through the palms, tuck the toes, and lift the hips all the way up and back. So taking a moment here, feet are hip width distance, hands are about shoulder width distance. I'd like you to spread the fingers wide, ground down through the thumbs and the index fingers, and push the floor away so that your shoulders lift up and out of your back. You should feel a little bit more length through your waist. If you need to bend the knees because you have tight hamstrings, that is perfectly fine. Again, every part of this flow will look and feel different for each of us because we're all wonderfully unique. So please do feel free to modify at any stage. I'd like you to inhale, extend the right leg all the way toward the sky into that 3-leg dog position. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right tricep, shift forward into plank. So I want you to squeeze the right knee toward the tricep first, and then see if you can just hover the right knee just about an inch away from the tricep and hold it here. I want you to push the floor away, chest forward, fire up through the left quad, and breathe. Drive the right heel toward the glute for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. One more time. Exhale, right knee to left wrist. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't touch the wrist, just try to direct it toward the wrist and try to avoid your right shoulder coming forward. So keep the shoulders square, keep the hips square, and you're going to feel it a lot more in the obliques that way, and that's what we want here. Again, we're going to hold it here for 5, breathe, 4, 3, 2. Now drive the right knee towards your left armpit, and again, hold it here for 3. Again, try to keep those shoulders square for 2, 1, and then 3-legged dog. Inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot wider out of the right hand, coming into a lizard lunge. So I'd like you to come high on the fingertips here. Again, I'd like you to intuitively move. So I want you to maybe sway forward and back. You could sway side to side. You could dip down through one of the hips, whatever feels natural for you. You might be creating a little bit of hamstring opening and straighten into the right leg, shifting forward and back, back. Again, there's no right or wrong here, so really trying to explore into the hips. Relax through the shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to find some stillness. We're going to either reach forward through one arm or both arms. So really fire up through the left glute, the left quad, come behind the ball of the left foot. Scoop your belly in, extend your right arm forward. Now if it's available, bring your left arm forward as well. Hold it here for 5. Breathe for 4. Really active through the back leg for 2. And 1. Bring the hands to the mat. Step it back into downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, roll it forward into plank. Exhale, lower with control to the belly first round. Feel free to drop your knees as you do that. Point the toes, lift the heart, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Well done. We'll do that warm-up sequence on the left. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. So shift it forward. Shoulders just past the wrists. Full extension through the elbows. And then just hover the left knee about an inch away from the tricep. Dome into your upper back. Drive up through the right knee for 3. Squeeze the left heel toward the glute for 2. 1. Extend the left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right wrist. Again, as you hover the knee, the left shoulder and the left hip are going to want to sag down. I want you to do your best to try and keep your shoulders squared so that you're really feeling the effort from the obliques and feeling your inner thigh squeeze. Now drive the left knee toward the right armpit for 3. Hold for 2 and 1. Extend the left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot wider up the left hand. Lizard lunge again. So on the fingertips, some of us might love being on the elbows, and that's also an option for you here. If you want to come onto the elbows, please do. And again, explore your body. So if you were straightening the leg on the right side, you might just play around with that here as well. So it might feel quite different, you might feel more restricted, but it's important just to explore that. Just because it's not perfect doesn't mean it's not what your body needs today. So just exploring into that. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're going to really fire up through the back leg. Come onto the fingertips, scoop your belly in, dome into your back. Extend your left arm forward, maybe your right, holding it here. Engage the right glute high in the ball of the back foot for 5. Breathe for 4, 3, 2. Hands to mat, step it back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, ripple it forward into plank. Exhale to lower with control. Point through the toes, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Okay, from down dog, we're going to move into our standing sequence. Extend the right leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through between the hands, drop the left knee down to the mat. So inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. We're going to explore a little bit of a back bend here. So we're going to move through this standing sequence slow the first round. I want you to engage into the left glute. Just gently lift the chest or the chin away from your chest. And then allow that lift to travel up through the chest as you draw your lower belly up and in. And then eliminate the back bend. So bring your gaze forward, hug your rib cage in, push down through the left toes, and drive down into the left toes as you lift the left knee into high lunge. Reactivate into the left glute. We're going to start to lean forward as our arms extend back. We're coming into warrior 3. So you're going to start to lean fully, weight into the right leg, left leg extends back, active through the right quad, breathing here, chest forward, left inner thigh wrapping toward the sky. Warrior 2, bend into the right knee, find the mat with your left foot, and swan those arms open. Right heel is in line with the arch of the back foot, so that's important so that we can get that nice open hip position in the legs. Check that your right knee is over the ankle. You should be able to see a sliver of the right big toe to the inside of the right knee. Breathing here for 3. Full deep inhales, full deep exhales for 2. Trikonasana, straighten the right leg. Now, traditionally this stance is shorter, so you can toe heel the back foot in unless you're willing to explore a new shape or a new type of Trikonasana. And then we're going to start to lean forward. So as you tilt forward, you want to keep that leg through the right side body. And the right hand is going to come down either to the shin or ankle or block left arm to the sky. Try not to collapse into the right waist. So we want to really try to push the hips back in space. Extend the crown of the head forward, relax into the shoulders. And notice if your bum is sticking out behind you. So trying to push the hip points forward. Knit the rib cage in. Really nice, then look down, bring the hands to the mat. We're going to step it back into a 3-legged dog. So extend the right leg to the sky. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot to the front of the mat, followed by the left. Uttanasana at the front of the mat, then inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the thighs. We're coming to chair pose, so big toes touching. Sit the hips low, inhale, arms by your ears. Now we're going to come down to the bum. It might be a bit of a plop down, and that's fine, so don't worry if there's a little bit of a noise when you come down. Slowly start to make your way to your bum. Use your hands if you need for Shavasana, both pose. Lift the chest, you can straighten the legs if you want, and then we're going to lower into Ardha Navasana, half boat. Lift back up, boat, inhale. Exhale, lower, half boat. Inhale, lift, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. 2 more. Inhale, lift, use the core. Exhale, lower, last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Now, to come back up into chair, you might want to get a little bit of momentum. So what I like to do is roll back, and then roll forward, land on the feet. Sweep the arms over the head if you need to use your hands to get back to chair. Do. Exhale, fold over the thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, crown of head forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back into plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale to lower with control. Up dog or cobra, tops of feet to mat, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades down. Exhale, release, downward facing dog, tuck toes, lift hips. Straight away, opposite side, inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands, dropping the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. We're going to explore a little bit of a back bend here. So try to lift up through the lower belly. Try to engage into the right glute. Soften your shoulders, but extend up out of your side body. And then eliminate the back bend. So look forward, knit the ribcage back in. Push down through the right toes and lift the right knee into this high lunge position. So you see the way my right knee is really bent here so that I'm getting that core strength. And then starting to lean forward, I'm going to straighten into the back leg and come at this long diagonal. We're coming into warrior 3. So you're going to fully lean the weight into the left leg, right leg back, heart forward. Internally rotate that right hip. So wrap your right inner thigh toward the sky. Warrior 2. Step the right foot to the back of your mat and windmill open. Well done. Okay, so you'll see there's a nice wide distance between my legs here so that my left knee can step over the ankle. Full engagement through the back foot. So push the outer edge of the right foot down. Knit your ribcage in, soft through the shoulders, left knee over left ankle. And then straighten into the left leg. Trikonasana, maybe toe heel the back foot in. We're going to start to lean forward. And as you lean forward, the right hip leans back. Left hand will come to left shin, ankle block or mat. It doesn't matter where the left hand lands. So a lot of people think it's better or stronger if I touch the mat. For you, that might mean that you completely let go of all the alignment of the pose, which means you're not really in the pose anymore. So you want to put alignment first. Feel strength, your strength, unique to you. Feel your breath. And know that that is the right shape for you. There's no perfect shape, so let go of that idea. Slowly bring the hands to the mat, frame the left foot, 3-legged dog, extend the left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, followed by the right. Step both feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Chair pose, sit the hips low, bring the arms by your ears, lift through the lower belly. Exhale, come down to the mat, sit your bum down, Shavasana. You can use your hands if you really need. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, lengthen lower, hover, squeeze through inner thighs. Inhale, lift back up. Use the core, exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift. Squeeze your inner feet together, exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, well done, inhale, lift. This time, curl into a little ball shape, roll back, roll forward, chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms by your ears. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the palms. You can step or hop it back if that's in your practice. Coming through chaturanga or to the belly, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done, just taking a moment here to find your breath. Okay, we're going to do that one more time and add on a few things. So inhale, extend the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Drop the left knee, inhale, low lunge, bring the arms up, lift your gaze, lift your chest. Exhale, eliminate the back bend, knit the ribcage in, push down through the left toes, lift the left knee, engage the left glute. Arms back, lean forward, warrior tree. Fully bring the weight into the right leg, maybe you keep the right knee bent, maybe you fully lock out the leg, navel to spine. Warrior two, soften into the right knee, stepping it all the way back and open. Sit deeply into the right knee, engage your glutes, straighten into the right leg. We're gonna lean forward for Trikonasana, left hip back, right armpit forward. Coming into Trikonasana, we're gonna add on from here. For Ardha Chandrasana, so you're gonna take a bend into the right knee. Now if you're really confident in your balance and you can do Ardha Chandrasana with your eyes closed, you do it so much. You can incorporate a little bit more balance by not bringing right hand to the mat or to block. Otherwise, right hand is going to come just forward and wider of your right foot, directly underneath the right shoulder. The more you activate into the left leg, the lighter it's going to feel. So really activate through the left leg. Like I said, if you want, you could maybe bring your right hand to your right shin, or even just hover it above the mat. Challenge yourself in whatever feels right for you today. I want you to flex your left foot and point your left toes out. And then begin to come to standing. Drive your left knee to your chest and float to standing, shoulders over the hips, arms overhead. Hug your left thigh towards your belly. Find your balance. It's okay if you wiggle wobble. And then extend your left leg out in front. Hold it here for 5. Knit the ribcage in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge into warrior tree with arms forward by your ears. Unless that's too much for you today, hold for 3. Knit the ribcage in for 2. You can bring the arms back by the hips if you want for 1. Bend the right knee high or low lunge. Drop the left knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands find your mat. Well done, everyone. 3-legged dog. Extend the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, followed by the left. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Chair pose, sit the hips low, bring the arms by your ears. Inhale. Exhale, sit down to your bum, Navasana. Inhale, lift the heart. If you need the hands behind the thighs, do that. Exhale, lower, lengthen and hover. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower, lengthen and hover. 3 more. Inhale, use the belly. Exhale to lower, last 2. Inhale, keep going. Exhale to lower, last 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift back up. We're going to use momentum. So take a little swing back, little swing forward. Chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms by your ears. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Inhale, lift the gaze, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, vinyasa, stepping or hopping it back. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Last round. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Drop the right knee, low lunge. Bring the arms all the way up overhead. Lift the chest, lean back slightly with the thumbs. Exhale, eliminate the back bend. Lift the right knee. High lunge. We're going to lean forward. Get that diagonal with the body. Knit your ribcage in here. Fire up through the back leg. Warrior 3. Lean the way forward. Crown of head forward. Wrap your right inner thigh toward the sky. That helps you to flex the right foot and reach back through the right heel. Warrior 2. Open. Inhale. Exhale, sit into the pose. Shoulders stay over the hips. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Feel free to adjust the position of your feet or shorten the stance. Knit your ribcage in. Push your hips forward. And then Ardha Chandrasana. So again, your choice. We're going to bring the weight into the left leg. Fingertips can be to the mat. They could be to a block. Right leg, that lifted leg is fully active. I don't want to see any floppiness, okay? So really think about pushing back through the right heel. Maybe you're hovering the left hand to your left shin. Navel to spine, ribcage in, come to standing. Drive your right knee to your chest. Arms overhead. Lift your hip points towards your ribcage and drop your ribcage towards your hip points. And then extend the right leg forward for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Hinge, warrior 3. Right leg back, arms forward. Again, we're going to hold it here for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. 2, low lunge, soften the left knees, find the mat with the right toes. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands by the mat, keep going, well done. 3-legged dog, we're almost there, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot to the front of the mat, followed by the right. Sit the hips low, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, sit down to the bum. Shavasana, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower, hover. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Squeeze the inner thighs. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then lift. Roll into that bowl shape. Get that momentum. Find your way to chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to lower. Over the thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the palms. You can step it or hop it into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing, everyone, well done. That's the standing part of your sequence done. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth and let it go. Okay, we're gonna make our way onto our back. So I'd like you to come to your knees and we'll just straight away come all the way down onto the back so you can swing your legs out in front. Find your way down onto the back. Get your heels nice and close toward your glutes. So we're gonna finish with some back bending. So soles of feet to mat, all 4 corners of the feet rooting down into the mat. I want you to draw the lower belly up and in toward your lower back. And you're going to walk the shoulder blades just a little bit in toward each other so that we're engaging through the upper back as well. Curl from the tailbone and lift the hips all the way up. So make sure that you're grounding down through the inside and the outside of your feet. So that you're not splaying the knees out wide. You want to feel as if you have something squeezing between your thighs like a yoga block. Just visualize that and squeeze in. Without the thighs moving, imagine them magnetizing toward each other. For 5, breathe for 4, 3, 2, and slowly release from upper to middle to lower spine. Amazing. So we're going to do one more back bend with option to come to Urdhva Dhanurasana, your full wheel pose. And when you're ready, you're going to ground down through the feet. We're going to bring the hands behind the shoulders if you're coming for a wheel. You're going to lift up for your bridge first, and then you can push onto the top of the head first if you wanted, and then push up onto your hands. So if you have any trouble in your lower back, please do feel free to come onto the toes, but still we're trying to squeeze the inner thighs toward each other. Ground down through the big toe mount, engage slightly through the glutes, squeeze through inner thighs, full extension through the arms, wrap your triceps in toward each other, hold it here for 5, full breaths into your front body for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can come onto the toes, bend at the elbows, lower from the back of the head all the way down through the spine, and we're going to take a moment here again, just to sink into the mat. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Giving yourself or your spine a moment to neutralize. And then we're going to come into some final opening shapes for the hips. So figure 4 shape or recline pigeon, cross your right ankle over your left knee, flexing into the foot and drive that right knee out wide. We're going to either stay like we are, if this is enough for you, or pull the left knee in towards you. Maybe wrap your hands behind the left thigh or even to the front of the left shin. We're going to hold it here and try your best to keep the lower back grounded to the mat. It might simply just have the intention of extending toward the mat. It might not stay grounded, that's fine. Just taking your time here, relaxing through the jaw, through the shoulders, through the neck. Try not to force yourself to reach for the shin and then compromise the shape of your spine or that tension be created in the neck. You want to be relaxed through the upper body. And now we're going to actually lift the head, neck, and shoulders away from the mat after just telling you to relax. So we're going to curl up, and I want you to pull your ankle towards your forehead and your forehead towards your ankle while driving that right knee away from your right shoulder. Hold it here for 5, breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring the sole of the left foot to the mat. Bring the right foot to the mat. And then just sway the knees left to right. So just loosening up there into the hips. And then we'll do the same on the opposite side. So cross your left ankle over your right, flex strongly from the foot, drive your knee in towards you. If this is the option you're going for, hands either behind the thigh or even to the front of the shin. This side might feel quite different, just being mindful of that. And again, be mindful of the lower back. So we have a tendency to allow the tailbone to curl up. See if you can ground down through the entire sacral area of your back, so that flat part or shelf-like part at the lower back. Full breaths into your belly, full breaths into your chest. Relax each exhale in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. And then we're going to curl up. So lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Curl your forehead towards your ankle. Pull gently, knee towards you. Drive that left knee out wide if you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Bring both soles of the feet to the mat. Again, we're going to sway the knees left to right. Just really get the hips into it, allowing for that space, not only in your hips, not only in your lower back, but your waist as well. Your psoas on both sides, your hip flexors, your TFL, glute muscles. Okay, and we're going to make our way into our Shavasana. So we're going to take just a minute Shavasana, extending your legs long, bring the palms onto your belly. And just take a moment to be still here. So you might have the immediate urge to move. That is so normal. You might have the immediate urge to start checking in with your to-do list for the day or whatever it is. And know that it's your mind's tendency as a human being to wander. Okay, so that's so natural and normal. And even though these thoughts might continuously arise, try to acknowledge that the thought will only last or affect you and your experience of each moment of your day or your current experience, as long as you give it focus. So notice what happens when you shift your focus away from the thought back to your breath or your body. And you allow these thoughts to exist. You allow them to arise, just like any noises that you feel are in your environment or that you can hear. You have very little control of them. You can't prompt them or stop them, but you can not allow them to take you away from experiencing your peace, your stillness. Welcome them as part of your environment, but allow your breath and the weight of your body to ground you into this space, back into your conscious awareness. And slowly we're going to start to bring some movement back into the body, so you can take some full body stretches if that feels good. Maybe wiggle the toes. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Well done. Rolling over onto the right side of your body into a fetal position. Just pausing here. And then we're going to make our way up to a comfortable seat. See if you can keep your eyes closed if possible. So sit up tall through the spine, stack your shoulders over your hips. We'll just take a moment together to observe the effects of our practice, to acknowledge the action we brought to the intention of practicing yoga today. Thank yourself. Nobody else could do your practice for you today. Nobody else can make you feel that connection to yourself, to your body, to your full potential. So you made it to your mat, you did your best, and that is the most amazing thing that you could have done today. So thank yourself, and I thank you for showing up for yourself and for me as well. I'll close with a quote as always. Nothing is either good or bad. Thinking makes it so. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Connect with your breath, with yourself. Bow your chin toward your chest and honor your practice today. And namaste. Thank you.